Good morning, Unity. Good morning, Unity. If you can stand, if you can, join us, please. We're going to be doing it a little bit different today. We're going to be singing our second verse in Spanish, so I hope you guys enjoy. Let's do it like this, yes? Come on in, welcome home. You are loved, you belong here now. No matter where you've been, bienvenidos a su hogar. Son amor, se merecen estar. No importa quiénes son, aquí están. That's right. And if you're not clapping your hands, then snap your fingers. Good morning. Come on now. Everybody, get up on your feet. See the light. Everybody you meet. Everybody, get up on your feet. See the light. Everybody you meet. Let us be reminded of who we've come to be. We are love, we are one big family. Hey, hey, yeah, yeah, sing it. Hey, 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 yeah, yeah. Come on, Unity. Let us make a joyful sound. Here we stand on holy ground. Let us make a joyful sound. Here we stand on holy ground. Let us make a joyful sound. Hey, hey, hey. Everybody, get up on your feet. See the light in everybody you meet. Hey, hey, yeah, yeah. What you did? That's right.
Thank you, Jeanette. Thank you, guys. Good morning. How are you? Great. You look wonderful. Yay. So summery. That's Florida, isn't it? Summery and Christmas. There are people here, and it's summer and you're here. That's so exciting. I thought it would be me and Gary today. But you're here. And you're wearing a red jacket. Wow, that's... It's Christmas in July last week. But it's Christmas in July in our hearts every day. And you look wonderful. And so do you, Joey. Yeah, stand. Let's show everybody how spiffy you are. You look wonderful. Oh, the hat. Okay, cool. Well done. Well done. Great. Sit down. Thank you. That was beautiful. Oh my gosh, it's wonderful. Isn't it wonderful to laugh and to celebrate and to, when I worked in Silent Unity, once in a while, it was pretty intense praying for 8 hours a day with hundreds of people. Once in a while, Spirit would just remind you to laugh and to step back in divine detachment, even in the midst of all that. There was one time somebody was praying next to me, and she was praying with a woman who had digestive issues, let's put it that way. So she was praying with her, the unity prayer, you are whole and well in mind and body. What came out was, you are whole and well, mind and bottom. Oh, bless you, bye. One time I was praying with a young man who said, I think I may be gay, I'm not sure. So I said, well, let's turn within and know the truth, that you are authentically you. God is at work in you. You know who you are. God is guiding you. God is the light on your path, and your way is made clear. Clear. And I paused for a moment, and I thought, oh, how am I going to recover? And he went, well, thank you. That was very helpful. And then he hung up. It's like, God is humor. And we have to laugh sometimes and celebrate and thank you for being here and celebrating, and that's why we're here. I think unity on Sunday morning is a spiritual party. And then we go over there to have cake. Truth and cake. It's divine. So let's affirm our affirmation. No matter where we are, no matter what's happening, I am centered in love, surrounded by beauty, and filled with joy. And know that with me today. I am centered in love, surrounded by beauty, and filled with joy. Take a breath, close your eyes. Go to your heart. No matter what's happening today, no matter if you got news that was not good, if you have a challenge that's ongoing, if you don't know how it's going to end, just know you're okay. God is at work. And we remember the truth. I am centered in love. The love of God is right here, right now. And as I remember the truth of my being, that I am love, that I am joy, that I am light, then the answers come forth. I know what to do and how to do it. I am surrounded by beauty. I look around and I see the beauty of my life. I am surrounded by palm trees, by water. We live in paradise. We are filled with joy when we remember God and I are one. It is not I, but God within that does the work, and I joyfully, gratefully move forward to do what is mine to do. Today I center myself in that truth. I feel gratitude, joy, love, all good. I am centered in love, surrounded by beauty, and filled with joy. And so it is. Let's all stand, turn to your neighbor, and wish each other a happy Sunday.
And when the music stops, thank you, everybody, for getting back to your seats. Good morning, Unity. Oh, you can do better than that. Good morning. All right. I mean, we got two guys with Christmas in July jackets on. Come on. Good morning, everybody. I'm Rita DeRocher. I have the pleasure and honor of serving here for many, 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 many years with my husband, Phil, in various capacities. I'm on the board. I do events. I usher. I platform. Yeah. We love to volunteer here, and we love to eat, so I do all of that stuff. Good morning to everybody here in the sanctuary, and good morning online. Say hello, everybody. Glad you could join us. Come on in next time and get out of those pajamas and come on in. Glad to be here and welcoming everybody. Is there anyone here for the first time? If you could raise your hand so we could greet you. Good morning.
Welcome.
Right here in the front. Two other people here in the front. Welcome. The ushers are coming to bring you some cards, if you'd be so kind as to fill them out. And after the service, take them over to Friendship Hall, to the bookstore, and you'll get a wonderful gift. Welcome again. Anybody here for the second or third time? Return visitors, we welcome everybody. It's great to have you. Thank you for coming. We have the best band in South Florida, led by James McCoy.
Thanks, Rita. Good morning. So good to see all of you this morning. We have with us once again Mr. John Rose at the piano and the keyboard this morning. And he's back with us at the drum set, Mr. Gertz Kuyak, this morning. And you met our featured soloist, Miss Danette Rivas. And this morning we have a couple songs we've never performed here, actually. A song from a composer by the name of Maury Yeston and a song from Sandy Patty this morning. So there you go.
Wow, we get to hear some new stuff. Yay. Love it. Thank you, James. Thank you, band. As normal, we have some community updates. You can find all of this stuff online on our website or in the bulletin that you found out in the lobby. UnityBroward.org is where you find us online. We have some events all the time over in Friendship Hall. We have cake and desserts and fellowship every Sunday after the service. We have a wonderful Unity bookstore and gift shop that has lots of good stuff over there, jewelry and gifts and cards and all kind of stuff over there. Please go to the bookstore and find some treasures over there after the service from 12 to 1 every Sunday. Yay, we had bingo night last Monday. It was great. Nancy and Don and I were honored to host our first bingo night in a while. I was the snack lady, as you can see, and we had a good time. We're looking forward to having another one soon, a couple of months, maybe September is what I'm hearing. But thank you for everybody who came out and supported. Hope you had a good time. What do we have next? We have Power Hour, the Mystic Keys of Hermes. Did I say that correctly? Reverend Nicholas Gunn is leading the new Power Hours every Sunday morning at 9:30 through next Sunday, July 27th. So please join them over in Friendship Hall. Unity Metaphysics 2 is the class that Paul is leading through the end of the month, through July 29th. It's on Tuesdays at 6:15. Please register online and join Paul on Tuesday. A couple more Tuesdays, I think. Unity of Broward Senior Discussion Group meets this coming Saturday, July 26th. But guess what, guys? They've been going strong for a year. Saturday is their 1-year anniversary. Yay, can't believe it. Thank you, Susan Silverman is in the audience. Yes, Susan leads the senior discussion group the fourth Saturday of the month, is it? Okay, 1 year, that's great, fantastic. The raffle fundraiser, Lunch with Paul, Gianni's Great Italian Restaurant. Please go to Friendship Hall after the service and buy a ticket, $5 a ticket or $5 for 20. It's a fundraiser and you'll have fun. Again, you can find all of the events in our wonderful bulletin and online. And that's it for bulletins, I think. Today's Daily Word, Miss Danette Rivas is going to join me, and she's going to read the Spanish part, and I'm going to read the English part, because it wouldn't work other than that. The daily word for today is surrender.
La palabra de hoy es entrega.
The affirmation is, spiritual surrender is my path to peace.
La afirmación es, la entrega espiritual es mi camino hacia la paz.
Let's affirm this truth together.
Afirmemos esta verdad juntos.
I am gloriously alive. Say it with me. I am gloriously alive.
La entrega espiritual es mi camino hacia la paz. La entrega espiritual es mi camino hacia la paz.
It's natural to have ideas and preferences about how things should be and to work towards the results I want. But I can exhaust myself if I attempt to exert control over my life's circumstances. In fact, the more I try, the less control I feel I have.
Es natural tener ideas sobre cómo deberían ser las cosas y esforzarme para lograr los resultados que deseo. Sin embargo, puedo llegar a agotarme si trato de ejercer un control absoluto sobre las circunstancias de mi vida. De hecho, cuanto más intento, menos siento que tengo poder sobre ellas.
Releasing the illusions of control, I practice spiritual surrender. So, much more than giving up, surrendering my efforts and my hopes to the divine within me is an act of empowerment. It means living my faith that God is in and through all things. It means trusting that there are outcomes better than the ones I imagine.
Para liberarme de la ilusión de control, practico la entrega espiritual. Más que rendirme, entrego mis esfuerzos y mis esperanzas a lo divino. Es un acto de empoderamiento. Es vivir mi fe en que Dios está en todo y a través de todo. Es confiar en que hay resultados mejores que los que yo he imaginado.
I surrender to God's peace and perfection within me. I give up trying to control outcomes and relax. Welcome serendipity and ease. Surrender is the way.
Me entrego a la paz y la perfección de Dios en mí. Dejo de intentar controlar los resultados. Confío en Dios y me siento en calma. La entrega es el camino.
And so it is.
Y así es. Is someone out there? Am I alone? Is someone else in the great unknown? Is there a force far beyond my view? Is someone out there? Could that be true? Is someone out there beyond the sky? Is there a home where these words can fly? Is there a heart that might understand? Is someone out there to take my hand? Worlds forever changing every day now. Nothing ever seems to stay the same. Who'd be there if I should lose my way now? Does someone else know my name? Is someone out there? Show me a sign. Have you a plan that could be divine? Have you a voice that would tell me so? Is someone out there? Is someone out there? Show me a sign. Have you a plan that could be divine? Have you a voice that would tell me so? Is someone out there? Out there? I have to know.
Thank you, Jeanette. That was beautiful. Thank you so much. I thought I'd give you an easy song this morning. That's a tough song. Thank you. Thank you, guys. It was beautiful. This actually happened a few years ago. I remember reading about it in a newspaper in Missouri. In downtown St. Louis, a driver stopped at a red light, and the pedestrian waiting for the light to change noticed that one of the car tires was almost flat, and the car is sitting there waiting to go. Pointing to the tire, he shouted to the driver, "Hey, your tire is low, is going down." The driver got out of the car, he looked at the tire and said to the pedestrian, "Well, aren't you a good Samaritan?" The pedestrian leaped off the curb, went straight for the driver, and started punching him out. He said, "You can't call me dirty names." The driver began punching the pedestrian back. They got into a brawl. Both of them ended up in the hospital. All because one guy mistook a compliment for an insult. A compliment which is biblically based, by the way. We all know the story about the Good Samaritan who stopped to help someone, but apparently we don't understand what a Samaritan is anymore. Jesus realized how prone we are on this planet to attack, whether it's provoked or not. The master teacher was the most brilliant psychologist this planet has ever seen. He also gave one of the best sermons the planet has ever heard in the Sermon on the Mount. There are so many gems in this message. I could do a year on the Sermon on the Mount alone. But today we're going to take a look at the first part of it. It's a section called the Beatitudes. Now, at the beginning of his ministry, right after choosing his 12 disciples, Jesus held his first seminar. It's recorded in two books in the Gospel, Matthew and Luke. Matthew has Jesus speaking from a mountain. Luke has Jesus speaking from a flat plain. So when people say the Bible is inerrant, it's like, well, which one is the true story? They both can't be true in that way. In both versions, Jesus has begun to receive a reputation as somebody who could heal people from any condition or any disease. And so naturally, he had a lot of folks signing up for the workshop. There are about 5,000 people who attended. They came because they needed to hear what he was saying. They came because they said, is someone out there? Does somebody care? Is somebody there to hear what we're going through? And they felt that Jesus was that person. So in his Beatitudes, a Beatitude is a declaration of a blessing or happiness. And we find them all over Scripture. In Psalm 128, we read, "Blessed is everyone who is in awe of God, who walks in his ways. You shall eat the fruit of the labor of your hands. You shall be happy, and it shall be well with you." So a beatitude is composed of a declaration of happiness, the description of the happiness, and then the result of that blessing. The declaration in Psalm 128 is to love God, The description of how we do that is in the work that we do, in what we do all day, the creative endeavors that we have. And the result will be you'll be happy and have a good life. Very straightforward, very simple teaching. Now, the form that Jesus uses of this beatitude appears to be a little different. It seems as though the blessing part is a negative in some way, but the result is still your happiness. To our minds, it seems illogical and paradoxical. How can I be happy by being miserable? Here's what Jesus said. Blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are those who mourn, for they shall be comforted. Blessed are the meek, for they shall inherit the earth. Blessed are those who hunger and thirst for justice, for they shall be satisfied. Blessed are the merciful, for they shall obtain mercy. Blessed are the pure in heart, for they shall see God. Blessed are the peacemakers, for they shall be called sons of God. Blessed are those who are persecuted for the sake of justice, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are you when men revile you and persecute you and utter all kinds of false evil against you on my account. Rejoice and be glad, for great is your reward in heaven. So let's take a look at what the Bible scholars are saying about the authentic Beatitudes that he spoke. Apparently, these weren't all of the things that Jesus said. He spoke 4 of them according to all the different scriptures that talk about this. The poor in spirit, the grieving, those who hunger for justice, and those who suffer persecution. The meek, the merciful, the pure in heart, the peacemakers are all well and good, but it's only found in Matthew. And they're no doubt a later insertion by the Christian community as to indicate a reward for virtuous living, rather than addressing the very pressing need of the realization of God at work, even though they were all in pain. So the other ones were additions that they put in later. The 4 that Jesus spoke are in all 3 of the Gospels, the Gospel of Matthew, the Gospel of Luke, and the Gospel of Thomas. Now, Jesus knew life on the planet was difficult. It was really, really hard back then. Does anybody hear me? Is anybody out there? Are we all alone doing this? He lived in a hostile world where people were under constant threat of extortion, of domination, of persecution, even annihilation. Jesus saw all these people gathered in front of him, these thousands of people on that mountain, and he saw his family, he saw his friends. This was his community. They were not strangers to him. These are people that he loved. He saw their suffering was really intense, not only under Roman rule, but by a very rigid group of Jewish leaders called the Sanhedrin. Now, the Sanhedrin were also, they were so afraid of Rome and wanted nothing more than for everyone to be quiet and not upset the Roman authorities. Sounds very much like our government today. Just be quiet and shh, don't say anything. Don't make that one upset, right? Amazing how things don't change through the years, through the centuries. Well, the Sanhedrin had their own community members working for Rome as tax collectors and as informants, people who turned on other Jewish people for money. In his very first sermon to the people, he told them, I understand what you're going through. I know this is tough. I know you're in pain. I see that you're suffering. I know you came today because it's unbearable and you're looking for answers. He said, here's how you can get out of this. Here's how you can rise above what you're going through and survive what Rome is doing and what these other people here, supposed family members, are doing to you. Here, the teachings of Jesus weren't just for his time. They're universal. They're for us too. In the midst of your pain, in the midst of your fears and doubt and grief, or health crisis, or divorce, or losing your home, or losing your child, or a loved one, there's an answer for what you're going through. There's a solution for what's happening. And our elder brother revealed what it is. He began with, blessed are you who are poor in spirit, for yours is the kingdom of heaven. What did he mean by poor in spirit? For centuries, we've only heard the poor part. Poor in spirit is an Aramaic term. Aramaic is the language Jesus spoke. And it was translated then into Greek and other languages, and it wasn't translated very well. To be poor in spirit doesn't mean to be in poverty. It means that we're no longer bound by our possessions. We're not possessed anymore by things outside of us. What are your possessions? Think about it for a moment. What seems to be holding you back? What is holding us back is things like the news. How many people are possessed or addicted to the news? Turn on your phone. We're addicted to our phones, aren't we? I left my phone home the other day. It was like having no left arm. It was amazing. It was like, wow, I have to use a real telephone. And I have to wait till I get home to find out who called. Are you okay? I left my phone at home. Okay. People get panicky. So we're possessed by technology. We're possessed by alcohol, by drugs, by other stimulants because we're so overwhelmed by the planet we feel we need to escape. We're possessed by other people's opinions of us. There's a book out that says most of the stuff that we hear on television comes from public relation firms who are in connection with journalists. And they say, here's what you need to say, here are the words. So that's why we hear the same phrases over and over again. It's the same publicists who are telling people, this is the trigger word right now. So what we see is that most of the information we get from experts is incorrect. It's a skewering of where they want us to go. And we're buying into it. Well, so-and-so says it. It's on the internet, must be true. It's in writing, it's in a book. We're possessed by our own misunderstandings of our real selves, that we're perfect within, that we're creations of spirit. But we keep seeing ourselves as failed or flawed. We're not, we're perfect. You are perfect within. God did not create junk. You are the perfect creation of spirit, right here, right now. We think we're not that terrific. When we come down to it, we don't really believe that to be the truth. We hear it and we can believe it intellectually, but are we acting as perfect, wonderful, powerful creations of spirit? When we're here, we do, and then we get into our car and go home, and what happens? Someone calls you, and all of a sudden, there we go again. We forgot what we heard here in the morning. But we have to remember the truth that it has been implanted in us, and we knew the truth when we were kids. Are we going to take that truth we knew when we were 5 years old and let it continue on? There was a 5-year-old girl who saw her first Miss America pageant, and she just knew she was going to be Miss America. She knew she was going to achieve this goal. But then when she was 11 years old, she had a terrible car accident. For almost a year, she wore a full body cast and she had 100 stitches in her face. After the cast on her leg came off, she had a severe limp. A Miss America with a limp and a scarred face. Wasn't going to happen. Just was not going to happen. But the girl didn't listen to people around her, her well-meaning friends, her pageant experts, no one. No one who tried to convince her to give up her dream was going to get through to her. She had faith. She knew that she was going to be Miss America. She just knew it. At 17, she entered her first county pageant. She didn't even make top 10. Next year, she entered again, didn't make top 5. Third try, she won the county but lost the state pageant. The fourth year, she won county again and lost really big at the state level again. She knew in her heart that the experts telling her to give up were wrong. Spirit within her was telling her something different. On the 5th try, she won the county, she won the state, and then Cheryl Pruitt walked down the aisle as the new Miss America. She knew. She knew, this is who I am. No doubt about it. Cheryl Pruitt was poor in spirit because there was no negative possessions in her heart. She wasn't going to own what people wanted to give her, which is, you can't do this. Give it up. You will never do this. She was poor in spirit, meaning that she had faith in God. That was it. To be poor in spirit means to let go of the idea that you know how God is going to bring your good to you. We don't know. We never have. We may have had an inkling here or there that maybe this was going to be the path, but we never really knew how it was going to happen. We just say thank you, and we move on saying, I can't wait to see how God's going to work this one out. That's what our attitude has to be. Poor in spirit means, I'm letting this go. I know God's here. I know it's all good. No matter what it might be, your finances, your health, your relationships, God's got this. God's got you. We possess this illogical belief that we know the best way for things to happen, how the healing will happen, how the success is going to take place, how to get more money, how our soulmate will appear. Truth is, we don't know nothing. I don't know anything. I don't, until it's revealed, until Spirit says, here. We don't know how, where, or when God's going to do it, so empty your mind of the illusion. Again, I've shared with you that Spirit said, go to Craigslist and take a look at Craigslist for a job. No, that's not the kind of job I want. Go to Craigslist. Here it is. Boom. I ended up in Palm Springs for 5 years. Because Spirit said, here is where you need, it seems illogical and it doesn't make any sense, but go there anyway. Do what you're being led to do. Cheryl Pruitt just knew her good was going to happen by faith. I don't know how, but I know it's going to happen. Your healing is happening. Your abundance is happening. Just say yes to it. Say yes and watch it happen. Go to wealth. Go to health. I said health. I didn't say go to health. Go to health. Go to your health. Go to your good. Go within and listen to what's going on. And then say thank you. Thank you. I can't wait to see how this is going to happen. When you let go of negative possessions, the good of God has room to flow forth. Blessed are you who mourn, for you shall be comforted. One of the most challenging experiences on the planet is loss. 2,000 years ago, there was a lot of loss. I mean, there's always loss. But death of a child or a mother during birth was very common. Infant mortality was extremely high. War, famine, government persecution was widespread. Old age was 40. You were lucky to get to 50. Today, we still lose those we love, of course, through physical death or people moving away. Other forms of loss include jobs we thought were going to last forever and didn't. Marriages or relationships that fall apart when we had no idea anything was wrong. Loss of a body part, or the use of our body in the way that we used to have. We feel like a totally different person, even though we're not. In Unity, we have a prayer, in Silent Unity, a wonderful, powerful prayer. Nothing is lost in spirit. That which seems missing is promptly restored, or its equivalent in value is made manifest. Beautiful prayer. We would pray that a lot. People, I can't find my keys. God is at work. Oh, here they are. They're in my hand. Okay, good. Actually, somebody said that to me. Oh, here they are. I can't find my glasses. Did you check your head? Oh, there they are. Okay, great. Nothing is lost in spirit. It's all here. If I lose a person through death, I really haven't lost them. I miss their physical presence, but they're alive as they ever were. I may grieve the physical presence of my loved one not being here, but in truth, she is not dead because there is no death in God. There's no such thing as death in spirit. We're here, we're taking these bodies, and then we decide, okay, my soul needs to go home and do other things now. And we on this side look at it and go, oh, there's a death happening, but we just took a breath, got out of the body, and went, okay, moving on. It's the people behind who are grieving. I can experience anybody that I've lost by just bringing them to mind, knowing that God is there. You ever have a friend that you haven't seen maybe for years, and all of a sudden you see them one day, maybe 10 years later, and you picked up where you were? It's because it's a God relationship. There's no time, there's no break, there's only the love that you have. When we mourn or grieve a loss, we turn to God and will be comforted by the truth that there is never a loss in spirit. Yes, we grieve as people. We will grieve when we lose someone. But the truth is we don't lose anyone or anything. There's a wonderful scripture that says, come to me, those who are weary, I'll give you rest. I will give you what you need when you turn within. Instead of turning outside of ourselves, go to your heart always. Blessed are those who hunger and thirst for justice, for they shall be satisfied. Justice seems to be equal to the notion of fairness. We often hear, life isn't fair. Well, the truth is life is not fair. Life is more than fair. Fairness doesn't even enter into the picture. Justice, when we turn to God as divine justice, will win. No matter how long it might take, it will out. Divine justice always wins. Gandhi said nobody has ever survived forever who was a tyrant or a dictator. Never. Never. Those who are against us will leave. We'll find a way of letting them leave or getting them to leave. But holding in truth, love means that only love can survive, and justice will prevail. But we want to do it. We want to make justice work. We want to take it into our hands. We want to sue. We want to make them suffer like we did. We want to have their blood. That's not justice. That's a James Bond movie. That's not the way it works. That isn't the reality of how God works. Divine justice comes from holding to the truth in your heart and knowing that God is at work guiding us to what to do next. We'll be guided perfectly what to do next. Emily Cady, who wrote our textbook Lessons in Truth, her dad was in jail for 5 years on a crime that he did not commit. And Emily and her family kept holding to the truth that divine justice was at work. She kept knowing that, and she said, there are times we almost gave up because we said it for 3, 4, 5 years now. And finally, the guy who did it confessed, and her dad was released. Keep holding to the truth no matter how long it takes, because it is already at work, even though we can't see it. Keep knowing the truth. Jesus said, don't resist evil. Don't resist it. Hold love and hold truth and hold power, and anything that is not in agreement with God will fall apart. Don't give your power away by fighting what you perceive to be an unfair situation. Let go and let God reveal to your heart what to do next. God may reveal an action, or to stand up for yourself, or to write a letter, or to march, whatever it is we're led to do. But go to Spirit first. Spirit within you will tell you what to do for the most effective way. Mother Teresa had that challenge when she first went to India. The Orthodox Hindus and the government did everything they could to intimidate her and to harass her into leaving the country. They would threaten her repeatedly with physical violence, and one day when she and her sisters were bringing the dying men and women to her shelter, they began throwing rocks and bricks at her. But she held to the truth that she was doing God's work and that God would take care of them while doing it. One day she noticed a group outside a Kali temple. A Brahmin priest was lying on the ground in front of the temple in horrible pain due to cholera. No one would touch him. Mother Teresa went to him, bent down, picked him up, brought him into the shelter. Day after day she nursed him and he recovered. He went back to the temple and announced, for 30 years I have worshipped a Kali of stone. A Kali is a Hindu goddess of protection and empowerment. And he said, but in this gentle woman I have met a real Kali, a Kali of flesh and blood. No one ever threw a rock at the sisters ever again. They were fully embraced by the people there. So divine justice came to them for holding to the truth that God is here and I am to be of service in the way that I'm meant to be. That what is mine to do on the planet will bring forth the good that I'm looking for. If you're being persecuted at work, bless them. Let them go. They have no power over you in truth. What will happen is that they'll respond back to you with love, or they'll leave and get another job. It works over and over and over again that way. In New York, somebody said, "Would you pray for me? My neighbors are so noisy. 3 o'clock in the morning, they're playing music." I said, "Bless them with love. Fill them with love and shoot arrows of love at them. And they'll change, or they'll go." He came back the next Sunday. "You're not going to believe it." I said, "They left." He said, "How did you know?" I said, because that's the way it works. They moved. They just moved. But that's the way it works. They'll either change or they'll go. Or you'll change and go. Open your heart up to what Spirit has for you. If you're not treated well by your family, bless them and release them. What will happen is, again, they'll change or they'll leave, or Spirit will bring you to the right place and create a family that's perfect just for you. If your family doesn't work for you, then you have a family here, by the way. We have a wonderful spiritual family who loves you. Even though they just met you, we love you. And we're so grateful you're here, no matter who you are. If you have a grievance against somebody, bless them. The situation will change because God is in charge and divine justice is truly, truly, truly at work. No one has any power over you. This is what Jesus was getting at in the Beatitudes. Nobody has power over you. You're a perfect creation of God yourself. If you bless and you love, then you're going to be taken care of. You're protected, healed, prospered. Your life begins to work when you turn it over and let divine intelligence and love reveal what to do next. So I invite you to close your eyes. Go to your heart. No matter what in your life is challenging you today, let it go. I have no answer. You have no answer. The only answer is Spirit. The Beatitudes remind us, look healthy, strong, perfect. Perfect for us. Go to your heart. Breathe in. Take a deep breath and let go. Take another deep breath, and let it go. If you're holding tension anywhere in your body, breathe into that spot. Check your shoulders, your back, your jaw, your neck. Let go. Let go and let the love that created you continue to create your life. Choose to remember, I am powerful. Because God within me is the one and only power. I go within to where my health lives. I am whole and strong within. Every cell and tissue of my being has within it the perfect pattern of wholeness. No matter what I'm feeling today, no matter what I'm going through, I am strong and whole right now. Breathe in that wholeness. Let it flow from your heart and radiate to every cell, every atom, every molecule of your body and mind. The healing power of God is at work right here, right now. Divine abundance is here. We live, move, and have our being in this wonderful, abundant good of God. The joy of God. The light of God. I am guided to do what I love to do. And in my love of doing, pours forth abundance. It's natural. It's waiting for us to say yes. My life works when I let go and let God do it. I am guided by joy, by light, by life, by wisdom within me. I know what to do and how to do it. I listen for the answer within. And I know what to do and how to do it. breathe into your heart. Let go and let God. In the quiet of our being, we listen, we hear, we respond with yes. It's always yes. And then we watch where Spirit takes us in this wonderful adventure called life. Breathe in and let go. Breathe in and out. Take a deep breath. Bring your sense of self back into this time, this place, this room. Come to me, all who are weary. I'll give you rest. For this realization, we are so grateful. And so it is.
Thank you, Paul. Wonderful message. Go to health. Love it. Before I go into the offertory, I have one announcement to make. Usually, every first Sunday, we have a wonderful time in Friendship Hall. We have a special luncheon. This first Sunday of the month, the 1st of August, we're going to have an ice cream social. Ooh. We will be, the fellowship team will be asking people to sign up to donate your favorite ice cream. That'll be the donation. So see Jim Dolan and the team over in Friendship Hall after the service to sign up for an ice cream social on Sunday, August 1st. I think it's the 1st. And to give back, we make a living by what we get, but we make a life by what we give, per Sir Winston Churchill. We thank everybody for your gifts that sustain our community. The ushers will come forward now. Your generosity benefits our ministry, and we welcome all of your gifts, and thank you so much. If you'll join me in saying the offertory blessing. Divine love, through me, blesses and multiplies all that I give and all that I receive, and so it is. Thank you.
Come to me, you who are weary. I'll give you rest. I'll give you rest. Come to me. Take your burden. Oh, come to me. It will give you rest. Come to me, you who are weary. heart. Learn of me, and you shall find peace unto your soul. Come to me, you who are weary. I'll give you rest. I'll give you rest. Come to me, I'll take your burden. Oh, come to me, I will give you rest. Come to me, all you who are weary. Ooh, come to me, I will give you rest. Come to me.
Thank you, Jeanette. It's beautiful. I invite you to close your eyes before we move on to the rest of our day. Breathe into your heart one more time. Come to me, all who are weary. I will give you rest. God is here. God is at work. I invite you to hold in your heart and your mind those in your life who may be going through a challenge right now. See them as Spirit does, healthy, whole, strong, right here, right now. What we know for ourselves, we know with others. When we lift ourselves up, we lift up so many people, and they find healing as well. In this awareness, in this consciousness for ourselves and others, let's affirm our prayer for protection. The light of God surrounds us. The love of God enfolds us. The power of God protects us. The presence of God watches over us. Wherever we are, God is. Let's all stand, join hands, and sing, "Let There Be Peace on Earth," and let it begin with me.
Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me. Let there be peace on earth, the peace that was meant to be. With God as creator, family are we. Let us walk with each other in perfect harmony. Let peace begin with me. Let this be the moment now. With every step I take, let this be my joyous vow. To take each moment and live each moment at peace eternally. Let be peace on earth, and let it begin. Have an amazing Sunday, Unity. Thank you for being here. We'll see you on the next one. A little dance doesn't hurt. Come on.
Blessings are falling, are falling, are falling. Blessings are falling like a sweet, sweet rain. Blessings are falling, are falling, are falling on me. Beauty is falling, is falling, is falling. Beauty is falling like a sweet, sweet rain. Beauty is falling, is falling, is falling on me. Oh Lord, I receive your blessing. Oh Lord, I receive your grace. Oh Lord, I will dance forevermore. Oh Lord, I receive your blessing. Oh Lord, I receive your